Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Stacey's Summer Series. Today I'm going to show you how to turn these little solar powered pathway lights into lamps for areas in which you may not have electricity and want to add a little coziness, tabletop decor, and my favorite, we're going to turn a run-of-the-mill cheap tiki torch into a solar powered tiki torch. So stay tuned, I'll zoom you in and I'll show you exactly how I do it. So as I mentioned, I'm going to be using these, what are they called? Pathway light. They're just little solar pathway lights. You find them in any big box store, any home improvement store. Most of the craft stores have them as well. So a few of the ideas that I found are to turn some outdoor table decor. All you need to do is take the stake part off, fill up your glass or whatever you've decided to use for outside, and simply pop in your lantern. Now, you can fill it up with anything you like to kind of cover the plasticky parts, or some of these come in different colors. Some are in metal, some are in brown plastic, black plastic, whatever suits your fancy. I just wanted to give you maybe something you hadn't thought about doing with these cheap and practical pathway lights. Another thing to do is to turn either an old wine bottle or even an old candle holder. And I've even gotten, I have this candle holder that doesn't have the place where you put in the taper. So I thought, you know, you can make that work as well. You just get a smaller one, maybe you don't use anymore, hot glue it to the top of this. You take your shade and you take I had this one laying around too. This is another style, another size of the solar lantern, and you need this kind of shade that has the little hole in it. You feed the lantern right through, and then you simply just put it. Come on, anybody can do this. And look how cute this is. You're gonna have a great little cozy place out, maybe on your porch, maybe on a patio where you don't have access to electricity but want something to light up and give a little extra ambiance. And this is what it looks like with a regular candle holder. You just pop that right in there, and there it is. It looks like a lamp. So easy, so cheap, so fast, and practical. And this is what it looks like when you use the wine bottle. Exactly the same. Uh-oh, this one doesn't fit. So, okay, lesson for everybody. Make sure that you have the item that you're going to turn into a lamp when you buy your lantern. Or, like me, you just hot glue it in there. Or you can do this, make a pretty light light from a wine bottle, and I just added some gravel just for added stability. So those are a few little ideas that you can do with these pathway lights. You can find them everywhere, and most of this stuff I had laying around my house. So my total investment was literally $5 for the little lanterns. Okay, so now that you know how to make lamps and table decor, I'm going to show you how to turn your pathway lantern, your solar lantern, into a tiki torch. Now pay attention, because this is going to get complicated. You literally need three things. You need a glue gun, you need a tiki torch, and you need a solar lantern that will fit. Here's where it gets tricky. You need to hot glue the lantern into the tiki torch. Seriously, it's that easy, and you will get so much bang for your buck. Everybody will be astounded that you are so smart to put a solar lantern into a tiki torch. So for real though, the only tricky part is when you're purchasing your solar lantern and your tiki torch. Just make sure that your solar lantern fits down into the tiki torch itself. And you're just going to, on the points of each of the tiki torch, you're just going to put a bead of hot glue, so when you put that in there it stays nice and tight. Now something that I like to do, and you don't need to do this, is I will remove some of these. Do you hear where I live? Do you hear this? Country living. Anyway, what I like to do, you don't have to do this if you like the look of this, but I like a little more light to shine through my tiki torch, so I remove some of the banding before I hot glue it in. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take off the banding, hot glue, and I'll show you how that ends up. And here's the finished product, all glued in, and as you can see, I've removed one of the bands so a little more light shines through, and at the end you have a lovely little fire-free decor to bring some tropical flair to wherever you want to place it. Here's where I've decided to place my first tiki torch, in my palm, giving my gazebo a little added tropical flair. So again, another thank you for joining me on another Stacey's Summer Series, and I hope to see you again. As Arlen says, until next time, y'all take good care.